Brother, it's like they're handing out Class A and alcohol with this Spurs season ticket, because supporting this team is taking years off my life, fam. This is an absolute roller coaster, and I ain't been on a roller coaster since I learned how to build. Fam, I can't take it. Let's be honest, neither team was great. The first half of football was ours. It was a twerk-off contest for Neil Patrick Harris and Michael Barrymore, fam. They had options. Man United were poor, and Spurs, we weren't great. At this point, both teams should allow us to buy our tickets with food stamps, if that's what we're watching. We needed to win today, but when I saw the lineup, brother, it's like me trying to do a live stream from Yemen. We were set up to fail, fam. I know we got injuries. We always got injuries. It's like when you sign to Spurs, you're part-time sparring with Francis Ngannou, fam. It has to be. Honestly, we got no luck. We got no love. Like Eminem and Lil Wayne, fam. No love. I'm not delusional. We lost 22 games last season. We were getting touched home and away. Premier League keyboard. We were victims. But this season, we're undefeated in the Champions League, in the top 4, and we didn't do nothing in the transfer window, fam. We went into that transfer window with universal credit dealings, fam. Yes, you have to give Frank credit, but at the same time, the football needs to improve, and so do the decisions. Our home is supposed to be a fortress, but it's like a bando. Man just turn up and do whatever they want. Players blaming the atmosphere. I get it. There's no atmos. There's just fear, fam. Let me tell you this. The fans are singing before the game, when the game starts, but as soon as the whistle goes, bro, these man fall asleep, lad. They're 10 beers in, and it's fossil football certain times. I've heard more noise in a GCSE exam hall than our home stadium. Even when they change the score, you can hear it, fam. I have sympathy for Frank because of all the players that you got missing, bro. But you're making more bad decisions than Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan in their prime. Destiny, Odebear, how did they not start? That first half was abysmal. The XG was so low, it was arguing with Troops and Gary Coleman, fam. I've never seen it that low. Everyone wants to cook Javi, yeah, but he's carrying the ball forward, and it's like he's got COVID. None of the Spurs players want to be next to him. No one's there supporting him. None of them. Our home form is shocking. At this point, we need ADT. We at least need a ring doorbell, fam. Teams are coming here like Premier League bailiffs and just taking what they want. And the goals we conceded, that defending, straight out of Kings of Comedy, fam. We had Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey. Instead of going to the ball, these man put their hands behind their back, fam. Like it's Power Rangers, like it's morphin' time. When did we sign Jason and Tommy Oliver to defend for us? It was ridiculous stuff. Brother, they just left a gap. Gap lives matter, blood. They were paying homage to me. Signing Brumo was free, blood. It was civil rights settings for man, and there's no chance he's missing that. There isn't one hair follicle on his head for him to be missing them headers, fam. Of course it was going in. Man had the Incredible Hulk, Homer Simpson, just out there dunking on us, fam. Dunking on us. And then the Paris Pop Smoke, Matthias Tell, a man that I thought was back at Bayern Munich, the way that we haven't seen him, fam. Cap Tell America, blood, he's on ice. He grabbed the equalizer like Triple H at a contract signing, fam. It was sledgehammer setting. Richarlison ends up getting a second, fam, with a flick straight out of Disney's A Bug's Life. I couldn't believe it. The man ripped his shirt off like John Cena, fam. Brazilian Cena, just for us to get dunked on again. Brother, we folded like a laptop, blood. So Solid Crew had more time than us, fam. They had 21 seconds. We had 20 seconds to see the game out, fam, and we fold. Motorola, fam. Vicario was flapping like Big Bird. It was a joke. We were oozing sauce. Expressions back, and when I look at the fixtures for November, it's Matata Hakuna, blood. It means all worries. Brother, I'm scared. This video's in paid partnership with BetterHelp, and I got a feeling like Black Eyed Peas, fam, that I'm gonna need all the support I can get. Brother, have you ever woke up feeling anxious, close to defeat like a pair of ankles, fam? Not being satisfied or happy with life, or feeling like you're falling behind? Don't make me answer that question. You've already seen the month that I got ahead. I'm holding on like Mufasa at this stampede. Are you a new parent, finding it difficult to navigate through the changes? Can happen. My manager, he struggles with changes too. You could have changed careers, finding it difficult to find your feet. Brother, Don Robbie only saw his feet this year. Trust me, it can happen. We all know there's a stigma around therapy, finding it hard to open up. Brian Mourinho, blood, low block settings. But I find talking to a therapist can be easier than talking to friends or family. Talking to a stranger, I feel there's no judgments, only advice and solutions to my problems. Speaking to a therapist can give you an additional take on things and give you someone professional to talk to deal with your issues. Therapists will listen, ask questions. They can also provide balance, help you see things from a new perspective. Brand new can give you advice and techniques for you to make positive changes in your life. You can do it. BetterHelp is a paid partner of this video, and they're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. Fill out the questionnaire and you will match with a therapist as soon as possible. Easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. If you don't like the one you got, get rid of them. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/expressions oozing for you to get 10% off your first month of therapy, fam. Back to the video, and it is Tottenham 2, Man United 2, and brother, I feel like I watched more than one game in that 90 minutes. Because you see that first half, blood, it was fossil football, archaic, bruv. It was you know what? Let me not even do that. When the game started, yeah, we looked like we were going to score. I'm not saying through shots, through what we were doing on the field. Because United, they were shocking. They were poor. Do you know what I mean? We looked like we was going to score. United get that goal against a runner play out of nowhere like an RKO, fam. And then after that, it's like we shut down, blood. No electricity at the end, fam. I'm telling you, bro, that first half was archaic fossil football, bro. It was, blood. It was straight out of, it was BC, blood, before Christ, fam. That's where it came on. I'm telling you, both teams were rubbish. I'm not saying we got dominated. It could have been 1-0. No! It was 45 minutes of my life I'll never get back, fam. Never get back. Do you understand? Like, it's not good enough, bruv. Yeah, second half, yeah, Man United, they literally just came out to defend. United had the 1-0 lead, and it's like anything going forward, they had nothing, bruv. Brian and Boomer had more up top than Man United, innit, in that second half. They died, fam. Their controllers died. That's what it was. And that second half is when we should have came back into the game. That second half, when Frank's gone and taken off Kolo Muani, yeah, who, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he had the best game. But you're seeing Johnson, Richarlison, especially Richarlison, even though we got the goal, fam. How that man played 90 minutes, I'll never know, fam. And you want to tell me that man can't talk about the manager, bro? Bad decisions, blood. Odebear should have started. Udogie should have started, fam. Do you know what I mean? Kolo shouldn't have been taken off, fam. Yes, we needed to bring on Destiny. We needed to bring on Denilson Odebear. We needed to bring him on. But he should have came on for Richarlison. Kolo should have stayed up top, bro. That's a mistake, fam. That's a mistake. Destiny not starting and Odebear not starting is a mistake. We could have won today. It may not have been a great game, but we could have won today. It's 2 points dropped, fam. I'm not going to... Yes, I'm happy we didn't lose because we went behind. I am happy we didn't lose. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'll draw at home to Man United is great. They ain't been playing well. I don't care about the manager of the month, this, that, and the other, rah, rah, rah. That team that we saw today, we should be beaten, fam. I wasn't scared of United today, fam. I was more scared of us. Do you understand? I was more scared of us. Broski, I just don't know, bro. The thing is why I lose it, yeah, is because, yes, I understand where we were last season. You get me? But at the same time, that manager's gone for a reason, fam. He's gone for a reason. Thomas Frank, I will never turn around and say he's not a good manager. I won't do that because he's a good manager. Whether he's a good fit for Tottenham or not, we'll find out. We'll find out. You can't judge him on that yet. But he's a good manager. He's done enough in the Premier League for you to work and say, you know what? He's a good manager. But broski, this isn't the football that man want to be seeing at Tottenham, fam. Like, you need time, Rolex, AP, Cartier, all of that. You need to improve it, fam. Like, we need to be at home. We need to be dominating games. I'm not saying this Man United game, but we can't just be coming and beating a counter-attacking team, or, do you know what I mean, passing side to side, doing the candy dance and stuff. We need to do better. And yes, you do need better players. But my thing is as well, you came in talking about all this attacking talent and how they're good. Broski, this is your job on the line. If I got hired as a Tottenham manager, I'm coming in and saying, he ain't good enough, he ain't good enough, he ain't good enough, he ain't good enough. Get them out of there. I need this, I need that, I need that. Obviously, everyone's going to be different. You get me? You're probably a manager that came in and said, you know what, I can work with what I've got. Well, work with what you've got then, fam. I expect Brennan Johnson to be doing Mbumo numbers, blood. You get me, fam? No, honestly, bro, it's one or the other. Because it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Results-wise, you would be on crack to be complaining about where we are right now. Be honest. Results-wise, undefeated in the Champions League, yeah, in the top 4. But when you watch it with the eye, and you think, you know what, are we improving? Can we actually do something this season? This is why fans are getting angry, because they know we ain't going to win anything this season. And it's not even that, like, win anything, like it has to be a trophy. Even a top 4 thing, you know, when they say, oh, top 4, if you don't get a trophy, get top 4. That's a myth, fam. I'll be lucky to get Europa League with what I'm seeing, with what we got available. Obviously, when the players come back, maybe something will change. Hopefully, it will have to, bro. It will have to. Because on paper, on FIFA, our team ain't this bad. You get me? You got Solanke, you got Madison, you got Kulu, blood. Do you know them way there? Fam? Hey, the injuries we've got is crazy, bro. It's crazy, but it does not take away from the fact that we could have won today, bro. If Frank got the team right, if he made the right changes, we could have won today, bro. It's just upsetting, fam. It's upsetting, bro. You get me? This is 2 points dropped, blood. And yeah, you're going to be thinking, but bro, you weren't even going to get a point at the start of the first half. That first half was unacceptable. Do you understand? We had to improve. If man didn't score, if we lost 1-0, bro, yo, I don't even know what would have happened, bro. Because let me tell you this United team was not good, bro. They can't turn around and say that they deserve to win. And I'm not going to turn around and say that we deserve to win. I've looked at the stats, and the stats look like we deserve to win. Brother, we don't just judge football on stats. Anyone that watched that game knew it was a twerking contest. You get me, fam? Tottenham got better in the second half. Yes, we did. If we actually, I know Ramiro, Richarlison, there was a few chances that we had, fam. There was. Do you know what I mean? But let's be honest. Let's not pretend that we deserve to win this game. We didn't, bro. We didn't. No one deserved to win this game. None of them did. None of them did. And this is why they were laughing at us when we were both in the Europa League final. They're like, how did they make it there? This is such a shocking game of football, fam. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, nah. Like the first half, their goal was just it was diabolical, bro. Diabolical. I don't know what. It was Spence and someone else. It might have been Van der Ven that doing up the Power Rangers with a gap. You get me? Leaving a gap, fam. Paying homage to expressions, fam. Leaving a gap. Cross went straight through the 2 of the players. Homer Simpson, blood. Header. You get me? Header from Homer. 1-0, blood. 1-0. Broski, I don't even think we looked like scoring in the first half. Second half, I think Ramiro had a chance, you know what I mean? It was close, this, that, and the other. But our goal, yeah, broski, let me tell you this. Matthias Tell, and you know for a fact that this had to be after the 65th minute, because Franks don't make no changes. At halftime, he brought on Odebear because he had to, bro. Man would have been chanting for his name if he didn't bring on Odebear. You get me? They would have been booing him if he didn't bring on Odebear, because these man should have started. Like him taking off Xavi Simons as well. Why take off Xavi? You're taking off Xavi, and I'm tired of man cook. Like I'll cook Xavi when it's right. But you can't be cooking Xavi Simons, because every time he got the ball and tried to move forward, there was no one around him. He's trying to progressively move the ball, and it's like these men are in a hammock Hotspur, fam. It's not good enough. I'll stick it on Xavi when it's warranted, but not today, fam. Not today like Zerg. Not today, blood. I'm telling you, fam. Don't chat to me about Xavi today, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, fam, because we got a lot more problems than that. A lot more. Broski, the team's not good enough, fam. It's not. Get me? But yeah, Tell got the goal. Richarlison with the equaliser through Odebear shot. Odebear cuts in, has a shot. Richarlison flicks it on, takes off his shirt. Hulkamania, John Cena. He's doing the most, fam. And I remember last time we played Liverpool and he did that, and then we ended up fucking bottling it as well. Folded. It's almost like as soon as he takes his shirt off, man gotta know we're gonna lose the game. Something bad's gonna happen, fam. Honestly, bro. Honestly, I told you, man, that I needed a BetterHelp sponsor throughout this month. I told all of you, fam. You get me? A loss to Chelsea, a draw with United, fam. How are we gonna beat us? Brother, what's the point? Brother, international break. Make that 2 weeks. Simulate the game. How are we going to beat them, fam? Honestly, brother, we better hope and pray that we have so many man back, bro. Brother, man need man that's never played a game for Tottenham to beat these lot. Let's be honest. Brother, they're going to have to open a transfer window in this international break for us to beat them. They're going to have to. Oh, brother, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's 2-2, bro. 2-2. You lot can let me know what you think. Am I being harsh? Because, broski, let me tell you this. I'm well aware of where we were last season. You get me? I'm not saying Frank isn't the man for the job. I'm saying if we want to do anything, we need to improve, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Frank needs his players back. He does. He does. I don't think we've had a fully fit squad. Do you know them? We're there the whole season. You haven't even seen what he can do with all of his options available. But at the same time, we just need to be better. There's no Frank out, bro. It ain't nothing like that, bro. It's Frank do better. That's what man's on, bro. And I'm just happy we didn't lose today, innit? You get me, fam? Because if that's what man's going to see, we could have just lost today. You get me? What does that point do for us? I don't know what it does for us. We'll see at the end of the season, but all in all, I'm happy we didn't lose today, innit? Make sure you lot smash a like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.